Welcome to this video. First game in the session, and I got him again, the Yardbird. Okay, oh well, maybe go for something else here. I don't know what he does against the King's Indian. Okay, I'm probably 92 actually. Okay, I couldn't try this super aggressive f5 business against this, which is yeah, maybe a bit dubious, but it is definitely very sharp. So let's see. I think knight f6. I recently lost a game with that. Okay, he's not playing f3 here. Okay. Okay, I'm still going to push this. He cannot go bishop g4, so let's just push the king side. Okay, so g5. If he takes there, knight b5, I have rook f6 to cover that at the end. Maybe then he can go bishop g4. Okay. Yeah, I'm not an expert around those borders, and I think maybe he can take d6 here, and no, he just stops this. Interesting. Okay, I have to go here anyway, I guess. Interesting way to play. Okay, so come on. Nah. Really have to switch off the phone when I play. I totally hate that, and usually I just lose because this distraction completely kills my composure. So let's see here. Yeah, quite often they take here, but I don't really know if this is such a case. Let's just go here. That's kind of weird that that f3 is not played here. Yeah, I have to go bishop f8, but for the moment I can cover that, and it's not simple, I think, for white. At least that's what I hope. I think rook a6 is a possibility. It looks a bit sick, but how does he continue from here? Taking on d6, something violent? I don't know. One thing that's important is he cannot easily go knight b5 or something as e4 hangs. Maybe he still can do it somehow tactically, but he has to think about this kind of procedure. Yeah, now I have knight h4 as a possibility for f3. Yeah, I know that b6 is kind of hanging, but okay. f3 is something he has to react to. Yeah. Knight b6 is very strong once it hits. Man, maybe he just plays f3 here in this position. Probably. Knight takes b6 is still there. I don't really see what I do against f3 there. Okay, so he allowed f3. Maybe he can do that. Okay, I have to play it anyway. No big use in pretending there might be something else. There isn't. If he takes c8, I take e2, yes, and this is a double attack. I don't really understand why he allowed it. I get to take bishop takes h3, and well, I'm really in the game now.
Check.
And probably more than that. Okay, so how do I go about this? G4 maybe immediately. He's got king h2, knight h5 for queen h4. That's pretty strong. That looks pretty strong. I'm surprised he allowed f3, really. This is something I definitely wouldn't have done. King h2, I play knight h5 for queen h4. That must be good, really. If he takes it, knight takes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if he takes it, I should play rook g7. That's maybe stronger for rook g4 or knight g4, depending on what he does. If he takes, knight takes, and he moves the queen, he might have queen g3 at some point. Nah, but that's not really going to work. Also, there's b6 as a liability. Knight is currently kicking himself. I think white probably had a pretty good position there. If he goes f3. So, I don't really see a defense for him. Yeah, if he takes g4, I'll go rook g7, I think. Yeah, and here, knight h5. There's possibly rook c8 as a counterplay. Rook c8, and then I go queen to g5 probably. Knight h5 takes queen h4. Yeah, okay. Cannot think all day. Takes it queen h4 here again. That's not threatening something directly. Maybe I have a move that is more forcing. He might have bishop d6 here. No, it's really not the end of the world. Queen g5 is also possible. Maybe that is actually better. To have the direct threat. Yeah, I can also take on b6 here. Okay, I think it should win no matter what. Okay, didn't think about that move.
Time warning.
Knight h4, queen h4 for knight e2 check. Looks dangerous. Knight e2 check. Maybe it's not a good idea to play for this one move threat, but okay, I have to play a move sometimes. It's definitely now threatening. Okay,
check.
Let's get this in. Takes queen f2 is mate on g2. And king h1, there's bishop g2.
White resigns.
For mate, yeah, this is a mate now. Wow, yeah, I don't know. It was probably... Nah, he can draw here actually. Okay, yeah, it's a very, very complicated game. I think he made a mistake here. If he goes f3, he's much better here. Because, well, it takes me a while to really get something going. h5, g4, it still takes 2 moves to hit, and way long. It's not something quick. Maybe g4 immediately. Yeah? This is something that I thought about. Like knight to b6. And yeah, there is this rule that you need to keep this bishop in the King's Indian, but the rule is really, this is something important, but it's just about the fact that you often need this bishop to get g4 in the first place. When you have actually managed g4, it's not such a big deal sometimes that the bishop is traded. Tja, that's very difficult. And you absolutely cannot trust the engines in this position. It's absolutely not advisable, because they tend to over-evaluate white space in the center. And it is quite valid that there is a space, but the position is sometimes there are cases where white's king is in such trouble that it does not really matter that white is material up or crashing through. The computer is giving white only a slight advantage here, which makes me think that probably black should be okay, simply because of the evaluation function of the engine. It wants to play knight d2. What I mean is, normally they would give white, the engine would give white a win, yeah, in a typical King's Indian structure. And if it doesn't give a win, it probably isn't that terrible for me. This is the computer's main line, for whatever that's worth. G5, knight back, or here, whatever, or rook g7, maybe. That's funny.
Check.
Funny line. Yeah, crazy. That's given us equal. Yeah, but here I think he should play f3. After that, I'm really not sure what happens, but the situation gets ultra complicated. Yeah, he can take the rook there, but then I take here. And well, at least I'm crashing through here on the king side. If I'm not sure what this is, it's this. But well, it's definitely what I want, to get him under pressure. Rook here takes. Engine gives black a slight advantage, which is kind of hard to figure out. Now it switches to a clear advantage. Yeah, maybe this attack is too strong. This is a very funny line. Bishop g4. What is this? This is supposed to be winning for black. Queen f6, queen f4 attacking. I'm a whole rook down here. Well, a rook for 3 pawns. What a wacky position. Yeah, that's the great thing sometimes about the King's Indian. You have positions that you will never see in your life from any other opening. Funny. So this is what happened.
Check.
But here I'm just attacking for no material really. G4 went here. Okay, the capture is the simplest on f3. Yeah, maybe I should have done that actually. Yeah, but this is probably also a win. Yeah, it is. It's winning the whole time. Knight takes here. Yeah, okay, here I was unsure, but I have to play a move now, and I went here for this threat and hoping that there is nothing much that he can do. And yeah, he allowed knight e2 check. The comp gives rook b2 with a slight edge for black. I don't know what a slight edge in this position means. We are, what is this actually? I'm a pawn up, yeah, okay. Just to make sure what the material count is. Not that it matters so much. Yeah, computer wants to play queen f6 here. Covering this pawn, and gives black almost a win there now, after some time. Yeah, probably white's king is too shaky. But okay, he stumbled right into the mate. This is
check. Checkmate.
One mate that's possible, or if he goes there, this bishop
Checkmate.
f1 mate, or here there's again bishop f1
Checkmate.
mate. I didn't see that actually.
Check.
I only saw the
Checkmate.
mate in 2. Okay, funny game against Yardbird. Thanks for watching.